Good day, viewers, and welcome to another exciting episode of Erongo Talk. I'm your host, Nicanor Nangolo, and today we are reporting to you from Slowtown here in Walvis Bay, where, as per usual, we bring you your latest news updates, weather tides, and today we also have the Erongo Governor, Neville Andre-Itope, who gives a breakdown of the housing developments in the various towns of the region. So if you want to know about what's happening in the region in this regard, make sure to stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break. And now for our first story of the day, ASX-listed Paladin Energy, the majority shareholder in the Langer Heinrich uranium mine LHM in Erongo on Tuesday, announced that it has its decision to return the mine that has been in state of care and maintenance since 2018 to production. Due to the pressure of poor global uranium prices, the mine ceased production in May 2018 and more than 300 workers were retrenched. The Australian mining company stated that its board has made the decision to return the LHM to production, with its first volumes targeted for the first quarter of 2024. With the strength of the company's uranium offtakes and the continuing strong uranium market fundamentals, Paladin has made the decision to return the globally significant Langer Heinrich uranium mine to production. The LHM mine remains a low-risk, robust, long-life operational that is poised to take advantage of the improving uranium market conditions and deliver sustainable value creation for all stakeholders, said Paladin CEO Ian Purdy. According to Purdy, that the decision to restart production at LHM is supported by strong uranium market fundamentals and continued progress on uranium marketing activities, including the execution of a binding contract for the tender award announced in March. This award entailed an offer to supply uranium concentrates to a subsidiary of Duke Energy, a leading Fortune 150 North American utility, and was an important step in returning LHM to production. And now for our second story of the day. The Ministry of Mines and Energy is in the process of reviewing new retail license applications for fuel stations after the Fuel and Franchise Association of Namibia, FAFA, called for an urgent moratorium of issuing of new licenses to new retail prospects. Besides being frustrated by low regulated dealer margins, fuel station owners are also frustrated by the seemingly unregulated marshalling of fuel stations across the country, which they claim are putting a further dent in the already diminishing profits. Fuel station owners told Erongo 24/7 that there are several fuel stations located in a small area, serving a very small community. In the case of Swakopmund, for instance, there are 3 major fuel stations in a 4-kilometer radius in the northern suburb, while in Usakos and Karabab, there are fuel stations basically next to each other. In response to this, Mines and Energy Minister Tom Alwendo said that at present the ministry has introduced a very strict vetting process that licenses will only be issued in cases where it's proven beyond all reasonable doubt and that profitable business opportunities do exist. The ministry is busy reviewing the new retail license applications process with a view of stopping issuing more licenses, he stated in a letter to FAFA. Now, if you want to read more on this or any of our other stories, you can check out our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. I repeat, www.erongo.com.na. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break.
Delivery of urban land, housing and sanitation. Arandes Town Council. Honorable Chairperson, Arandes Town Council has received capital project funding amounting to $2 million Namibian from the Ministry of Urban and Rural Development for 2021-2022 financial year. In addition, $2 million was also funded, $2.6 million Namibian was also funded. The funds were allocated for the servicing of 29 light industrial urban in the logistics hub, as well as construction of gravel roads in Extension 5. The servicing of logistics hub with water and sewer was completed on 30 June 2022. This area is indeed intended to serve as an extension of the port of Walvis Bay as a dry port and will also alleviate unemployment. Another project is to service land and construction of houses has been approved by the council. It intends to service 330 blocks and construct more than 330 houses in Arandes. The project is entering its final planning stages. The social housing development program continues to be a huge success, considering that about 17 affordable houses were built under these projects during the 2021-2022 financial year. From the start of this project, 127 houses were constructed and completed. The initiative to make land available to the end users paid off, since land is sold directly to the consumer at a subsidized price and not to the developer to avoid exploitation or inflated pricing. Moving over to Usakos Town Council. Usakos Town Council signed a memorandum of understanding with the National Housing Action Group, supported by the Sheikh Dwellers Federation of Namibia, to decongest and formalize two of the high-density reception areas, namely Samstan and Onguimbasha. This will lead to the preparation and servicing of at least 1,023 events where people can be shifted, resettled, and settled. This move will almost entirely solve the current problem in informal settlement and dwelling in Usakos. Usakos Town Council has also successfully engaged the National Housing Enterprise for the construction of at least 150 new houses in the Erongo area. Walvis Bay municipality. During the reporting period, 8 houses were constructed by the Sheikh Dwellers Federation of Namibia, trying to ease the housing problems and decongest the informal settlement. The council further allocated land in the following areas: Omdale Extension 3 for 8 events for low-income groups, Omdale Extension 5 for 142 events for low-middle income groups, Omdale Extension 6 for 162 evans for informal settlement, and Omdel Extension 4 for 20 evans for low middle income groups. The council also allocated land to seven private developers to construct housing units, agricultural projects, and tourism projects. There is no doubt that once these projects kick off, it will boost the local economy of the town in terms of employment creation and payment for the municipal services. Furthermore, the municipality also serves Omdel Extension 7 for low-cost housing with a total number of 332 plots. Council also made provision for the establishment of 2 new townships, namely Omdel Extension 8 and 10. The new township will equally cater for all segment groups in Hendy's Bay in accordance with the new strategic plan. Moving over to Karibep Town Council. Karibep Town Council allocated approximately 50 plots of 2 hectares to a maximum of 20 hectares to promote urban agriculture in Karibep. The allocation of 27 residential areas through this development workshop Namibia. The Town Council also through the Memorandum of Understanding with Development Workshop Namibia is currently servicing 27 evans. The Council also allocated 3 business evans for private sector infrastructural development. The Council also allocated 17 residential evans in USAP Extension 2 during the financial year under review. Construction of 40 houses in USAP Extension 1 through private treaty took place. Walvis Bay Municipality. The Walvis Bay Municipality for 2022-2023 financial year is planning to service evans in the following extension. Extension 8 in Naraval, 215 evans. Miesa Extension 3, 86 evans. And Farm 37, 202 evans. For the next financial year, the municipality of Walvis Bay is also planning to invite private sector through the expression of interest to service 3 blocks in the Naraval that will yield about 610 evans. The private sector will also service 6 blocks during the next financial year to make about 1,344 evans available to the public. The municipality of Walvis Bay will also assist the Sheikh Dollars Federation to service 237 evans in Naraval. It is further important to know that there are 3 blocks of which survey is ongoing, an extension, and 9 extension is waiting urban and regional board approval. Through all these exercises, the Walvis Bay municipality is planning to make 7,143 evans available to the public. Municipality of Walvis Bay further plans to relocate people from the overcrowded areas through its decongestion strategy. These people will be relocated to portion 10 of Farm 37. The first group of people will be relocated once all communal services have been provided to portion 10 of Farm 37. Currently, only electrical services are outstanding, and the Walvis Bay municipality will in due course go out on tender to procure services of electrical contractor for installation of lighting in the area. The municipality of Walvis Bay further invites ministries of safety and security and that of health and social services for the construction of satellite offices on Farm 37 once the relocation process has started. We further invite Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture to engage the municipality of Walvis Bay to plan for the construction of learning institutions at Farm 37. Moving over to Swakopmund Municipality. The Swakopmund Municipality has through their various housing models constructed a total number of 1,381 houses. A further 127 houses are earmarked to be constructed in Swakopmund. In terms of land servicing, Swakopmund municipality is in process of servicing land for housing development in DRC Extension 31, which is nearing completion. Mondesa Heights project, Baghdad and Kramsdorp will be serviced during 2022-2023 financial years. Rapid urbanization is a big challenge for local authorities in the Erongo region and puts strains on the budget of local authorities as they are unable to keep up with the pace of population growth. As a result, the Swakopmund municipality provided approximately 90 mobile toilets to the DRC settlement, which is cleaned on a daily basis and disinfected monthly. Omaruru municipality. In terms of land provision and housing, the Omaruru municipality established and proclaimed Extension 3, 5, 7, 8, and 9 with a total of 1,500 acres for low-income groups, and it was successfully completed. Planning for 8,000 acres has been completed for the establishment of the proposed extension 12 in Odonje in partnership with Namibia Housing Action Group for the low-income groups. The following establishment and proclamation of extension 6 in Odonje, 350 acres for middle-income groups has been completed, established, and proclamation of extension 5 Omaruru for the high-income group for a total of 320 acres have been completed. Omaruru municipality has undertaken following developments. The planning process for the establishment of Cloud9 Lifestyle Estate with 150 acres. Council allocated 800 acres to Sheikh Dwellers Federation to construct low-cost houses. The Sheikh Dwellers Federation completed the construction of 44 houses. Council also constructed 44 low-income houses through the Build Together program. These houses are 90% completed. In terms of sanitation, Council contracted sewer services for the extension 4 and 7 in Odonje, which cater for 200 acres. The pump station has been completed and as part of the construction of gravity sewer for extension 1, 2, and 3 in Omaruru for middle and high income categories, which will cater 344 acres. The construction of sewer and water services for extension 5 Omaruru is still ongoing and will cater for 110 acres in the high income categories.
that shoe. I'm so lost, so loopy over you. Baby, bubba, shoot that shoe. I'm so lost, so loopy over you.
Now, unfortunately, we have come to the end of our episode, but for more news, you can check out our website. That's at www.erongo.com.na. That's www.erongo.com.na. You can also send us your news tips at newstips@erongo.com.na, or you can also share with us your story in our WhatsApp and our Telegram. That's at 0811 7040. That's 0811 7040. You can also follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Alternatively, you can check out our online channel, that's oneup2.com, or you can simply check us out on DSTV channel 285 or on GoTV channel 94. Now, that was all for today's episode. Until next time, it's goodbye.